Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Lads on the Trails. Today we're in Halifax. We've actually ventured out of Greater Manchester. We're actually staying in Shibden this weekend, having a little holiday, so we thought we'd come here over to Halifax and come to Shibden Hall, I think it's pronounced. So yeah, we're going to have a little explore around. We're in some like little gardens area here. So I'll give you a little grand tour of it.
From 1420 to 1926, Shibden Hall was a family estate, providing a home and income to those that lived at Shibden Hall. The park and the hall actually show elements of the former use. A significant number of records of the estate have survived, and these include like accounts, wills, letters and diaries, maps, and they're from the early days of Shibden through to the present day. A number of important families closely associated with Halifax have called Shibden their home. From the very first identified owner, which was William Oates in 1420, to John Lister, who lived at the hall until it became a museum. Each of them has contributed to the story of Shibden and its continuing importance. Today, the house is a public museum, giving visitors a glimpse through centuries of history, which is reflected in its architecture and collections on display.
So I think this is like a memorial bit here of Anne Lister. I don't have a lot of information, I'll be quite honest, because we didn't really become prepared for this video. We just thought, you know, we're going, we'll just do it. So yeah, there's a monument here, yeah, as it says, the Anne Lister Monument, celebrating a life of her. Incorporates several traditional stones, dry stone walling, masonry carvings and letter cuttings. That little clock there, I thought, well, how strange is that, you know? But what it actually represents, that is obsession, basically, Anne Lister's obsession with timekeeping, whereas the carriage wheels were hackled to a love of the travel. So yeah, that's just a bit of the little garden area here. So like I said, we're going to head over to the hall. We're going to have a tour around. Hopefully we can film in here. Maybe I should check that first. But you know, hopefully we can get some filming done inside and things like that.
Railway.
Yep, and there's our Taz. Say hi, Taz.
We have a miniature railway here as well, and a land train.
Oh right, brilliant.
And a boathouse.
Oh well, we all know I like my train, so yeah, we might have a little go. What do we reckon? So yeah.
Special guest with us tonight.
Yes, we do have some special guests. We come away on holiday with two very good friends of ours. Yeah, they're like mums to us. So yeah, we're away on holiday, as I say, together, and yeah, we're staying in Shibden. Can't fault the apartment. I'll try and get a video incorporated into that, because I highly recommend the company where it is. You're slap bang in Shibden. Yeah, so we're just having a little explore around the area here. Got toilets there and that. Got the entrance here. Apparently, like said to me, there's a land train here and stuff like that, so we might try and get on that later, and I think it'd be quite nice. But yeah, so here we are at Shibden Hall. So this bit here actually looks like, obviously, it would have been gates or something, maybe. Just looking at like these bits here. I'll try and find, like I say, some info out, like, because we haven't really become prepared for this. You know, like I say, we're on holiday, but thought, why not? Why we're coming here and that. So yeah, we'll explore down there shortly. We're just having a sit down and that at the moment. Got to say, you know, West Yorkshire's got a lot to give. I know some people who may live in West Yorkshire may say, no, it doesn't, it's rubbish and all that, but you know, like I say, we're staying in Shibden, we found it lovely, and come up to Halifax today, and yeah, it's been nice so far. So yeah, give us your thoughts on what you think of Halifax. See what we can see in these buildings there, we're out. Are they just empty buildings? I think they use them as like conference areas or something now. Storage and that. Yeah. Couple of crows. Yeah. Wonder what that used to be. Is it something for water or something like that? Like I said, we don't have much information on it, but if you do have any information, let us know. Comment on our videos. We try and comment back to everyone who does comment, and you'll see that on previous videos. But yeah, very nice. And there's part of the hall, like I say. Hopefully we can film in there. Can't really see too much of an issue. There might be certain areas where you're not allowed to, but we'll try and get as much video in as we can. Looks like there's a lake down there as well. Remind me of a castle on there, like, you know, where they would have been with their arrows and stuff back in the day. Was that what they were for? Again, let us know. Here we go, guys. So come through, heading towards the entrance. Again, clock up there. You've got the barn over there. Refreshment shop and stuff, and part of the hall here. Like a little tower. Quite nice to go up. You think, you know, there would have been gardens? Probably, wouldn't they? More would have been nice back in the day. You've got the gates which come through there. Lion. Down into these nice gardens here. Obviously, there probably would have been more substantial, I think, these gardens here. Probably wouldn't have just been these little corner bits which they've put in, but would have been more substantial. Oh wow. Yeah, there's the hall. Got Taff doing some photographing there.
They're all front door.
You're knocking on, seeing where Ram's in. See whether she's coming out to play. Do you reckon there's a ghost of her?
I reckon it's haunted.
So here we go, we've got the plaque for Anne Lister. Yeah. Very nice here. Would that be in a fountain over there? Yeah. Would it have been full with flowers at all? Trees? It's a nice view, isn't it? I think we can get down here. Can you get down there, Taz? No, you can't get down, but you can go down, can't you?
You can go down, but it's only like a little gate there.
Alright, we'll go down. Show everyone what it's like. And a gate here.
No.
See, you could have just fired arrows out of there, or it barely turned up, for example. Not in. That'd be pretty cool to go down there. Wonder if they ever open that up. Yeah.
The kitchen is dominated by the large arch fireplace that was built in about 1560. Before that, this room was actually unheated and may have been used for food preparation, and the main cooking actually taking part in the house body, basically the main hall at the centre of the house. The room actually changed as well, and it actually became a morning room. Anne Lister had installed new kitchens, which are now used as the education workshops and events containing the history of Shibden. I think that was the buildings which we've seen outside previously. From the kitchen is a cross passage which connects to the front and back doors and originally separated the service area of the house from the living quarters. This is actually a study which was originally accessed from the kitchen, where it served as an unheated buttery, where it was like storing crockery and stuff. There is actually a hidden staircase as well, and the remains are hidden behind the panelling on the wall, just on the fireplace side. This is the house body of Shibden Hall, and this was one of the main rooms. It's one of the rooms which has been altered the most as well. Its decoration today reflects the taste of Anne Lister from 1791 to 1840. A portrait hangs above the doorway. Yeah, this was the main part where a lot happened at Shibden. So basically, it's where meals were eaten, visitors were received, and business was completed. Like I say, the decoration reflects the prestigeness of it all and through the stages of the families which have owned the house as well. Anne Lister's works included opening the house to the roof, installing a new staircase and gallery, which was copying a 17th century fire surround for the fireplace and laying the parquet floor. This is the Savile room. It's like front parlour. It was repanelled by Anne Lister in 1834, and she reduced the fireplace to make the room cosier and install bigger windows. And she used to play the piano and flute in here. This was originally a bedroom, was much smaller, with the outer walls being where the large beam can be seen, but is recorded as housing two four-poster beds. Today it's actually set up as a dining room and shows a new fashion in the family dining habits.
Head up these stairs. Very busy here. Surprising how busy. You can look down over the hall there.
So what we see here is actually Anne Lister's bedroom. The room was later used by John Lister, and none of the original furniture of Anne's actually remains. The bed is actually a replica based on the Gentleman Jack TV series. Very few of Anne's personal possessions still survive today, and there are a few items which are on display in there in a corridor, and that includes Anne Lister's travel case. The good thing with this as well is you can actually sit on the bed there and put the hat on, have your picture taken as well, so it's well worth doing that. It is well worth a visit to Shibden Hall, and I highly recommend it, and there's a lot more to see yet.
I'll go through now, go up and over onto the other side.
This is pretty cool.
This is the Red Room. It's named after decorative red frieze that runs along the top of the walls. Right, so it means all that which runs across the top of the walls there. The fireplace is similar to the one hidden behind panelling in the Savile room below. Displays the coats of arms of the Listers, Saviles and Waterhouse families and former residents of the hall. The Oak Room.
During the film of BBC series that this room was used as Anne's bedroom.
And Anne's bedroom from Gentleman's Jack. It's actually used in filming. we were just getting told that, you know, after Gentleman Jack, they got over 500 visitors per day. And on the weekend, they can get anywhere between 150 to 200 people a day now visiting, which is quite good for the hall, really, because obviously it takes a lot of upkeep and stuff. So that is really good, really. That actually happens now. All from just a TV programme. So that's the upstairs. As you can see, just over here is the hall, which we were around before. And now we'll head back down. I'm always worried of coming into these places, appalling. I'm going to slip. Yeah, another room here. The Buttery it's called, and the word Buttery is devised from the French and Latin words for bottle, believe it or not. And it's originally of the modern word butler. This was actually built around 1590 by the Waterhouse family, who added an extension to the rear of the hall. When first constructed, it squared off the H of the original building. And Lister actually reduced the size of this room to accommodate her new grand staircase in the house body. This room, it says from 1860 onwards, the Buttery was used as a through passage, allowing servants to bring meals to the serving hatch and into the dining room without disturbing guests in the house body. Where are we off now then? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yep, we're going out to the barns now.
Wow.
But yeah, there we go. Yeah, I didn't really do too much talking in there because it's quite busy, and I know some people can be a bit funny, so I tried to get the best I could for you all. Hope I did okay. Get Taz stood up there, we'll get a picture of him. Yep, you probably would have been where you would have got on the horse at. Yeah, so let's have a walk in this barn, 17th century. Oh wow. Take your orders. were most the comfiest beds. A cot there. There's your blacksmith. Wheelwrights. The wheelwrights possess detailed knowledge of the properties of timber. It's like a bell tower, isn't it?
You lose 2 men. They're decent. Oh no, that's it, yeah.
Jump up or you from the lady view.
This is the dairy room. All these little rooms off it. Amazing. Threshing room. What's a threshing room then? Threshing? You're getting a bit thing there. The large wooden threshing machine was driven by horsepower and was used to turn grain into flour, so that's what it is. So this is where they used to turn basically grain into flour. Make bread, yep, and stuff like that. Fascinating. Different things there.